To add a user in Lighthouse or check the status of an existing user, navigate to the Settings menu by clicking on your name and selecting Settings. Your user table will appear with all active users. To check whether a user has already been added, you can use the search function to search for an existing user. You can also sort the table by any of the column headers. For example, if I want to see who's online, by clicking on Online, the users that are currently signed in will appear at the top. Clicking on the last name or the first name will sort the table alphabetically. There are two options for adding a new user. For management users or customers with access to the Lighthouse web console, you can invite them using their email address. Simply click Invite, enter their email address, and provide the role or in any locations you want them to have access to. Click Invite User, and an automated email will be sent to them inviting them to log in. The user will then be able to set up their own password and create their preferences, such as what notifications they would like to receive. For employees or other user types that do not have an email login, you will use the Add Users feature. From the user table, click Add User, and then create the settings you want the users to have. Note, these settings will be applied to all users added. So you can select the role, any locations you want them to have access to, and then any preferences such as which notifications they should receive and how to receive them. Once you're happy with their roles and preferences, you will enter the users at the bottom of the table. For each user, you'll need to add the first name, last name, username, and password. Your username should stay consistent with whatever format your company is using. For example, most companies have a company identifier like LH for Lighthouse, and then we might use the name or the email address or even the numbers of the user. Once you've created the username and password, you can add as many users as you need to and click Save. A green check mark next to the username will indicate that the user's been saved. You can also check that the user's live by going back to the user table and searching for the user you've just added. We can see that he's been added, and we can change any of the settings we've already set up. For more Lighthouse training videos, click the question mark icon in your console or visit our Vimeo channel.